traveling at speeds close to 200 miles per hour.
Execution. Determinación.
Sacrifice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We're live at the Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell, raising some rackets for kids in Cincinnati, Ohio. Getting ready for our second semifinal match of the day between the #1 ranked player in the world, Rocky Carson, #5 ranked player in the world, Alex Landa. If you missed our first match, Alvaro Beltran makes his first final of the season, defeating Mario Mercado in 2 straight games. Alvaro's questioning whether or not it's his first final of the season, and I'm pretty sure that it is. But you know, when you get to Alvaro's age, the mind starts to go. So you know, but
1 serving 0.
And Rocky on the board real quick here in game number 1. Yeah, he's up 1-0.
Now, Andy, this is a rematch of the quarterfinal from Sioux Falls.
Yes,
where
it is.
Landa went on to win the entire Sioux Falls Loose Drug event.
Yes, it is. It is a replay of that match. Landa beats Carson in Sioux Falls, goes on to win his first ever Tier 1 title. Great dive by Landa. Rocky with the ball off the back glass, goes cross court. Landa spins. Z-ball by Carson. Carson off the back glass, down the left side, and that's going to be a winner.
It'll be
point 2 serving 0.
Second point.
Great
Early
contrast
stages.
in styles here for this matchup today, and as John Scott says, styles make the fight. It's a John Scott quote. I won't take credit for it, but styles make the fight. Rocky is the rally guy. He works his points, he works them hard, he moves you around the court and looks for opportunities. Landa's more of the
0 serving 2.
Landa's more of the live and die by the kill shot kind of guy, where he's just going to shoot about every ball he can touch, and if he's making them, great, and if he's missing them, he's going to have a tough day.
Serve.
I saw John Scott in the chat box a short while, just about 2 or 3 minutes ago, which is kind of weird because he ought to be in his car driving.
You know, he mentioned that he would be listening but not watching because, as everyone knows, it's not safe to pay attention to your phone on the road. Unless you're sitting in the passenger seat. Then kick back, watching Netflix, and hope your drive goes a little by faster.
Matt Nuttall in the chat box wishes he was here. We wish you were here, too. I understand you were doing some, like, fishing or something. Got to get you to start playing a real sport like racquetball.
Second serve.
Thank you, JTR Ball. Don't just watch. That's correct. Hit those likes and share buttons. The more you share, the larger our viewership grows. We greatly appreciate all your help. Cheryl Miller also in the chat box. Missed her down here in Cincinnati this weekend.
0 serving 2.
Landa now serving here at 0-2.
Hear Rocky say, "Good shot, Alex."
Drive serve
Short,
right by
second serve.
Landa, comes up short. Thank you, Chris Pierce. And a
Set out.
double fault by Landa as he comes up short on a
2-0.
lob serve. So, what a contrast from Landa. He comes up short on a 130-mile-an-hour drive serve and comes up short on a 3-mile-an-hour lob. Got both ends of the spectrum on that one. Great get by Carson. That's stuck on the wall. Landa brings it down and skips it.
3, serving 0.
3-0 Carson. Drive serve right.
Screen, second serve.
Still got Sudsy Monchick. I know Sudsy's still with us watching. He was with us for the first match. I also know that Fran Davis is watching online too, although you guys may not see Fran in the chat box. Fran is working right now. Fran is
4,
Rocky
serving
Carson's coach. So Fran is watching online, and every time you see Rocky take a timeout and walk off the court, he is running over to his phone because Fran's got him trained. And she's got him trained to say, when you get off the court, you come pick up your phone because I'm calling you. It's almost like he's married to her. Dean Baer joins us again from New York.
0, serving 4.
Landa serving is 0-4. Hadn't got a couple of side outs so far. Hasn't figured out how to put a point on the board. And there it is. It's that simple. When you need to score a point, just have me talk about the fact that you're not scoring a point, and you score a point. 1 serves 4 for Landa.
Short, second serve.
Ooh, tough serve from Landa. Got to get the ball to shoot. Goes cross court. Great get by Carson. Pushes Landa deep off the back glass. Cross court. Rocky goes up top again. Down comes Landa. Rocky with a wild Z ball. Landa going to hold up. We're going to get a replay on that one. Nice safety hold up from Landa. Fernando Barragan wants to know if Alvaro won, and the answer is yes. Gano Alvaro. Short serve by Landa.
Skip, point.
Skip ball by Carson.
2, serving 4.
Drive serve left. Screen going to be called.
Second serve.
Rocky gets jammed, goes up to the ceiling. Players exchange ceiling balls. Back to the ceiling again. These are the kind of rallies that favor Rocky Carson. Replay hinder called. Rocky not going to be happy with that call, but it's a pretty good call. Landa's pretty quick. He gets a lot of balls, and I'm pretty sure that he would have got to that had he had the opportunity to get by Rocky.
Jeremy Dorr says, come on, Rock.
Ooh, Landa misses the ceiling. Big setup for Carson. Landa takes a guess on the pinch. Guess is wrong. Carson earns a point.
Yeah, and Alex knew he was in trouble.
2.
Yep, Alex had no choice. He had to pick one or the other. Rocky into the drive serve stance, goes left. Alex down the left line. Carson returns the favor. Alex into the back glass. Rocky gonna cut that off. Great get by Landa. Ball goes back up top. Landa off the back glass. Rocky around the walls. Landa drives it straight down the middle of the court. Rocky hits it right to him, and Alex punches the ball away. Rocky not happy with that shot selection.
2 serving 4.
Fram probably less happy about it than Rocky is.
It was a good rally with an unexpected ending there. Did not expect Rocky to just leave that.
Skip ball by Landa.
4 serving 2.
4 serves 2. Drive serve right, skip on the return by Landa.
5 serving 2.
Tish Rogers in the chat box from R2 Sports. If y'all want to watch the IRT draw and want to know what's going on with the rest of the tournament here in Cincinnati, go to r2sports.com and search for events in Cincinnati, Ohio this weekend, and you will find the Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell raising some rackets for kids.
Jeremy, we are playing in Cincinnati, Ohio at the Beachmount Racket and Fitness Club. Great tournament put on by Fabrizio Mora and Andy Kuhlbeck.
Landa goes up top. Rocky returns a ceiling ball. Long rally. Going to be a 2-bounce get by Carson after a long rally. Those are the kind of rallies that Rocky usually wins.
2 serving 5.
Daniel Parker wants to know what the metal grill thing on the left wall is. That is a return air vent.
5 serving 2.
Not great placement. I guess the architect of the building didn't really understand racquetball when they designed the courts. Fortunately, it doesn't get in the way very often, so it's okay.
Daniel's not the only one that's been asking about that grade all weekend.
Rocky loses that rally and is appealing the serve. Rocky believes that his serve was short. Ball was called good by referee Scotty Mack. We're going to roll it back and take a look at the replay. Here comes the serve. And Scotty Mack has seen everything that he needs to see. Going back to his spot on the other wall. And the ball is called short. So Rocky going to get a second serve.
5-2, second serve.
Jorge Valencia wants to know if that's a doggy door for the Labrador on the Gearbox commercial. No, it's not, but I was just thinking we could put the ball boy in there and maybe he could get out a little faster to wipe the floor.
Yeah. Not a popular opinion down there, Andy.
I don't think the ball boys heard me.
2.
Score is 6-2 here in game number 1. That serve's going to carry along. That is a great kill shot by Rocky Carson. Falling backwards, jumping in the air, puts the ball down on the left side.
Number 1 ranked player in the world, number 1 seeded player in this tournament, Rocky Carson with a 7-1 lead.
Great return by Landa as he fights that serve off and pushes it back to the front wall.
2 serving 7.
2-7 here for Landa. Ace serve down that left side. Ball goes into that Bermuda Triangle
3
corner
serving
and
7.
doesn't come out. That's why it's called the Bermuda Triangle corner. Philip Vong wants to know if there's ever going to be an event in the DC-Baltimore area. Interestingly enough, we are working on it. You should, if you're a racquetball player in the DC-Baltimore area, talk to Tracy Valentine. Tracy Valentine runs all the tournaments in Maryland, and she and I have been talking about bringing the IRT to Maryland sometime here next season. Tracy just walked by me, big thumbs up. IRT coming to Maryland next season. We're going to put Tracy on the spot now. Now we've told everybody we're coming. Now she's got to make it happen.
Three serving 7.
3-7 for Landa.
Four serving 7.
Robert, you're absolutely right. Can't wait to be in sunny Florida in 3 weeks. Sarasota.
Side out. 7 serving 4.
7-4 our score on the head pin scoreboard here in game 1 of this second semifinal of the night.
Side out. 4 serving 7.
Landa serving now at 4-7. Ariel Garcia's in our chat box. She says, "Yay, Tracy, make it happen, please."
Short. Second serve.
Tracy's standing right behind me, so I can pass that comment along. Back wall set up for Landa. Into the right corner. Carson's there. 3-wall ball. Another setup. Carson not going to get that one as Landa goes straight down the right wall. Rocky looking for sweat on the floor. Doesn't see it.
7.
Towel boy, by the way, was up and in the ready position. He was ready to go.
That's because he was threatened by that hole in the wall.
Kristen Junkin Jones also says, "Yes, please, Tracy."
7 serving 5.
Tracy's just now shaking her head behind me. She's like, what have I gotten myself into? Drive serve from Carson. Kill shot from Landa right down the middle of the floor. Nice return.
5 serving 7. Short. Second serve. Side out. 7 serving 5. Point. 8, serving 5.
Three-point lead here for Carson in game 1 of this semifinal.
Mike Schlenvolt wants to know who won Alvaro's match. Well, Alvaro says that he won his match. And Alvaro is right. He did win his match.
Just watch that match. These guys are keeping it up right now.
Yeah, neither player able to put a ball down.
And I have a feeling
Big
they're
setup for Landa. Finally pinches the right corner and puts the ball away.
I just had that feeling.
5, serving 8.
You can only keep the ball up among these pros for so long before one of them put it away.
Short, second serve.
Rocky with the overhead. Landa around all 3 walls. Landa looking for that crack. Landa telling the referee that Rocky got that ball on 3 bounces.
Six, serving 8.
6 serves 8 here in game 1.
It's very important for Landa there to carry out the rally, finish the point, and then let Scott know, hey, I think you missed a call there.
Skip.
Skip ball by Carson.
Shows his frustration there in the corner.
Rocky gets a warning for pounding the ball into the back glass after the point's over.
You get 1 warning followed by a technical.
That is correct. Robert Lyons, no, Rocky was not given a technical, but he was given a warning.
Eight, serving 8.
8 serves 8. We're all tied up here in game number 1. Just as we were talking about in the Alvaro Mercado match, 4 or 5 point leads are not nearly as safe in a 15-point game as they are in an 11-point game.
Wow.
Nice shot by Carson.
Jim
8, serving 8.
Malman, good to hear you made it to work. Good to hear you're still watching. All tied here at 8-8, game 1 of the semifinal. Short serve going to be called.
Second serve.
Second serve coming from Carson. That Z serve to the left side, landed down the left line, Rocky up top. Rocky with a setup in the front court, punches the ball into the right corner.
9, serving 8.
Earns himself a point, now ahead 9-8.
Very close first game here.
If anybody wants to know what Sudsy and Jeremy are chatting about, if you're around Monday night looking to learn about some racquetball, Sudsy Monchik going to be live on Facebook at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You can tune in and ask Sudsy all kinds of questions.
10,
You can
serving
ask
8.
them to him in English. You can ask him to him in Spanish. You can ask him to him in Mandarin, but he's probably not going to respond in Mandarin. But Sudsy will be online to answer all your questions and give you some insights to professional racquetball.
Serving 8.
That skip right there, Andy, looked like me with a racket.
Oh, it didn't look that bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Carson now out to an 11-8 lead after we were just tied up at 8-8 like 2 minutes ago.
Short, second serve.
Landa looking for the hinder. Gets the replay call.
Sudsy says he'll learn Mandarin if needed. Anything and everything for racquetball. A man of the people, Sudsy Monchik.
Great get by Landa. Carson with the setup. Kills the ball. Front wall, side wall, roll out.
12 serving 8, timeout.
12 serving 8. Landa taking a timeout. Players are on a 60-second break. We're going to do the same. We're going to be right back here on the IRT Network.
Being able to represent your country, put those letters on your back, it's different. A lot of the times you're really just playing for yourself, but to be able to play for something bigger like your country, that's huge.
Team USA is going to need your help. You know, every donation is going to make a difference. Go to usaracquetball.com and donate, please.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back live here at the Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell, raising some rackets for kids in Cincinnati, Ohio. Rocky Carson up 12-8 here in game number 1. Skip ball by Landa earns Rocky another point.
13 serving 8.
Not what Landa wanted coming out of that timeout.
Rocky down in the drive serve stance. Drive serve left, going to get a setup off the back glass. Landa kind of gave up on that one. I think Alex thought he got it on 2 bounces out of the crack, but I kind of thought he picked it up. But he gives the point away, and it's game point opportunity number 1 here for Rocky Carson. Derek Olson wants to know where he can find the tournament bracket. Derek Olson, you can find the tournament bracket in 2 spots. You can go to r2sports.com and go to the event search page and search for events in Ohio, and you'll find the Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell Raising Some Rackets for Kids event. Or if you just go to irt-tour.com, there's a link to the draw sheet right on our homepage.
Side out. 14 serving 8.
Derek wants to know if this is Rocky and Bobby. It is Rocky, but it is Alex Landa. Thank you, Brian Kelly, for posting the links to the draw. And thank you, Karen Bredenbeck, for doing the same thing. Short serve by Rocky Carson.
Good shot.
Nice cutoff by Landa.
8 serving 14.
Still in this game, 8-14. It is not over yet. Landa goes up top. Carson coming off the back glass, goes cross court. Landa too far forward. Rocky with the easy pass left to right.
14 serving 8.
I believe this is Rocky's third serve for the match, or for the game.
I believe you're correct. Producer / statistician Kelly Vin Diesel.
I'm trying.
And Alex gives that one away. He knew he left that ball up. Game 1 to Rocky Carson, 15-8. Players are on a 2-minute break. We're going to take a 2-minute break as well. We're going to be right back here on the IRT Network.
Do you want to be a better racquetball player? Fran Davis can and will make you a better player. Guaranteed. Pro or beginner and every level in between. Paula Longoria, Rocky Carson, and legends Jason Menino and Sudsy Monchek all use her proven systems to be a better racquetball player and champion. Check out her book, DVD, camps, coaching sessions, and video analysis, all at FranDavisRacquetball.com.
When it's your job to protect the world's greatest nation, it's your responsibility to solve the world's greatest challenges. This is why we search for the best and brightest, why we train for every eventuality, on land and water, in the air, space, and even cyberspace. We operate in a complex world with one simple mission: win.
This is Harold Jagoda, Kim Randolph, I'm Mike Lippett. We're from Northern California and board members for the Reaching Your Dream Foundation. And boy, do we support Team USA.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are back live here at the Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell, raising some rackets for kids in Cincinnati, Ohio. Rocky Carson wins game number 1, 15-8. Waiting for Rocky to get back on the court here for the start of game 2.
He's Andy. I'm Kelly. That's Rocky, and that's Alex. Alejandro.
All right, players are back on the court. We're going to tee it up here for game number 2. Landa to serve first.
Both players have an appeal, have a timeout. Is that it?
Game 2, Alex serves.
Kind of an interesting thing here for this
0
match.
serving 0.
Alex has been to 2 finals this year. He's won 1, looking to get to his 3rd ever final. Rocky has not been to a final. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's been to 1 final this season. Only been to the final at the U.S. Open, I think. Or maybe 2. Maybe he got to the one at Canoga Park. So Rocky, I think, also trying to get to his 3rd final. And Alex on the board first, 1-0.
1 serving 0.
Jeremy Dorsey wants to know how the players like the new format. I think the players like the new format okay. Alvaro Beltran's sitting next to me. He's got a thumbs up on the new format. Certainly changes the way the players have to play. They got to get out to a faster start. You have a little more room to make a comeback if you fall behind, but
0 serving 1.
But overall, I think it's been better for the players. It's been great for the fans. I think we've had some really, really great matches this season. Season on the format changed. A lot of tiebreakers. Some really, really great racquetball. So I think it's been good. Drive serve left by Carson. Landa up top. Rocky returns the favor. Players exchange ceiling balls. That is a great off-speed splat by Landa. He took a lot of pace off that ball from the way he normally hits it. Took enough pace off of it that it stayed down in front of Rocky.
1 serving 0.
Ernesto Romero from from Chihuahua, Mexico says hello. Ernesto, ¿cómo está?
Chihuahua, Chicago, they're pretty close.
No, they both start with a C.
Second serve.
and the second letter in both is an H, and the third letter in both is an I. So leave me alone.
I was giving you credit, buddy.
2 serving 0.
Landa out to a quick 2-0 lead. Drive serve right. Rocky got to just keep the ball in play. Landa with a big overhead skip. Might have put some chips in the floor with that one.
0 serving 2.
0 serves 2 for Carson. Sudsy thinks my Spanish is spectacular. My Spanish is so bad I can't order off of a menu at the restaurant. That's how bad my Spanish is.
Laura says she loves racquetball. So do I. So does Andy. So does all these wonderful people
1
here on
serving 2.
looking this semifinal. And if you love it so much, go ahead and share it.
Ace serve by Carson. That ball goes back into that left corner. We call that the Bermuda Triangle corner. Ball comes in, does not come out.
David Vasquez, this is taking place in Cincinnati, Ohio at the Beachmont Racket and Fitness Club.
Landa looking for a hinder all over the place, not getting any calls. Rocky's still playing. Now Landa's back. Now Landa's back in the rally.
Landa can't believe it.
Players exchange ceiling balls. Great get by Carson. Landa going to cut it off, go down the left side, and Carson's not going to get there. That was just the strangest rally.
Landa staring down Scott McClellan there.
2 serving 2.
Yeah, for the first 4 or 5 shots of that rally, Landa just kind of flipped the ball back up in the air, expecting a hinder call, never got it. And then all of a sudden, you know, Rocky left the ball up, and Landa realized that the rally was still going on and ends up winning it.
How's it going, Wes Obana? Mike Aguas?
2 serving 2.
Good to see you guys.
2 serves 2. Drive serve left. Carson up top.
Good shot.
Ball's called good. Rocky thinks the ball skipped. Let's see what happens here. Is he going to appeal it? Is he not going to appeal it?
3 serving 2.
He's thinking about it. Rocky's going to appeal that one. We're going to cue up the replay and let's take another look. We're going to cue up the replay and take another look. Scotty Mack coming over to look on the Scotty Mack cam. Hey, you know, I just noticed something. I just happened to notice that for the first semifinal night that I can remember, Scotty Mack is not in the plum pants. Oh, those have now become his finals plum pants, is what those are. Scotty Mack taking a look at the replay, looking for that shot by Landa into the corner. Rolling it forward, rolling it backward. Here it comes. Here's that shot by Landa into the left corner. Scotty Mack rolling it forward. Going to take another look. And Scotty Mack has seen enough. Let's see what the call is. Shot is called good.
Appeal used.
One more time for you guys at home. Here it is in the corner. You be the judge.
How can you miss that call twice?
Rocky
3
wants to
serving
know
2.
how Scott can miss that call twice. Scott's arguing that he didn't miss it either time. Drive serve right. It's a great return by Rocky Carson.
2 serving 3. Short, second serve.
Short serve left.
This is what I love, Andy. People in the chat box. Skip, technical, good shot. Nobody can decide what it is. Doesn't matter. It's Scott's opinion that rules all.
Wow, great hands by Rocky Carson.
3 serving 3.
It's called Buckley. It's named after him. Yeah, dead serious. Because I know, I think I might have met Carlos a couple of years ago, 2 years ago. But I know I'll be down there going into the
Short serve called.
Second serve.
Great pinch by Landa as he spins around the ball.
Andy, Carl
3 serving
Morales has a great question. Don't
Get
get
to
to watch
often.
often.
When did replay come into professional
3 serving
racquetball?
3.
I wasn't with the IRT when it happened, but I believe it's been maybe 4 seasons ago they instituted instant replay.
So it seems like he's not a fan of it. What about you?
Kelly North up in Dayton, Ohio. Let's make the finals an
4
all
serving 3.
internet ref final. That would be really, really interesting. That's what we're going to do. We're going to open up the finals tomorrow. It's going to be live on Facebook anyways. We're going to let you we're going to let you fans at home make the call. We're not going to pay attention to any of those calls, but we will let you make them. Rocky with the big overhead. Landa around the walls. Landa skips that ball in, puts Rocky back in the service
3
box.
serving 4.
Landa up top. Carson returns the favor. It's a great put away by Landa.
4 serving 3.
4 serves 3. Slow start here to game number 2. I believe that ball broke.
Replay, 4 serving 3.
Sudsy Online says, I like instant replay when it goes in my favor. So again, Andy, are you a fan of instant replay?
I am a fan of anything that gives us the most opportunities to get the most calls right.
You should be a politician.
Yeah.
Short, second serve.
I am in another life. That's what we want to do. We want to do everything we can to get as many calls right as we can possibly get right. This is an extremely difficult sport to referee. The ball is moving super, super fast. Landa looking for a hinder. Not looking for that hinder anymore. Ball is moving super, super fast. Players are scrambling all over the place. Referee is in one stationary position, and it is a tough, tough sport to ref. So anything we can do to get calls right, I am all for it.
Fastest sport in the world.
It's a great pass by Landa down that left side. Derek Olson says, what an easy-looking sport. Well, it looks easy for us sitting out here, but trust me, these guys are working hard.
He says, how could I possibly be so bad?
Well, you haven't seen Kelly Diesel play. You're not as bad as you think.
That is true, Derek. Frederico says line judges are better and faster. Faster I'll give you, but the human eye, compared to slowing down a shot that's at 200 miles an hour and looking at it in slow motion, you're not going to win that argument.
3 serving 6.
Short serve called.
Second serve.
Folks upstairs, Rocky thinks the serve was good. He looks upstairs to get a reaction out of the crowd. The crowd thinks the serve was good. But bottom line is Scotty Mack called the serve short.
Side out.
Side out by Landa.
6 serving 3.
How many timeouts I get? How many do I get in the game? Should I call one for you?
6 serving 3.
Now Rocky is not happy right now. Alan Natera down in Mexico wants to know what the score is. I think it's 6 serving 3. Is that correct?
That is correct.
6 serving 3, Alan. Sure would like to get you out playing on the IRT someday. I had the privilege of watching Alan Natera play down at the Mexican Nationals, and he is awesome to watch. Great get by Landa. Rocky with the jumping overhead. Landa gets that one too. Carson off the back glass, leaves the pinch up. What a great
we got a rally.
There it is. What a great pass by Landa. The crowd goes crazy.
Serving 3.
Chris Thomas wants to know who the hardest hitter in racquetball is. If I had to take a stab at the hardest hitter in racquetball, I'm guessing Jake Bredenbeck.
That's where my money's at.
Or maybe Kane Waslenchuk, but I'm guessing either Kane or Jake. I would argue that Jake might be the hardest hitter and Kane is probably the crispest hitter.
8 serving 3.
That'd be my argument. Jake hits the ball a ton. Rocky Carson taking a timeout. I think we're taking a timeout too, so we're going to be right back in about 60 seconds here on the IRT Network.
There are no shortcuts to the top. Do you have what it takes? Desire is something within you, and only you. For when the ground falls from your feet, will you be the one to rise up? It's a long road to the top, but that's just what it takes to become pro.
I am the team behind the team.
I'm Charlie Pratt, and I am the team behind the team.
I'm a member of the team behind the team.
I am Burke Ivy from North Carolina. I am the team behind the team.
All right, time is back in. We are here at, well, almost back in. We're here at the Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell, raising some rackets for kids
8
in
3.
Cincinnati, Ohio. Lots of chatter in the chat box now about who the hardest hitter is. And I'm thinking it's either Bredenbeck or Waslenchuk. I think Waslenchuk hits a cleaner ball than Jake does. I think Jake probably hits the ball as hard, but Kane's balls appear to be harder because I think they're cleaner. But that's just my opinion.
9 serving 3.
9 serves 3 now for Landa here in game 2. Jam serve. Carson with the backhand. Landa back up top. Skip ball by Carson.
10 serving
Chris
3.
Thomas wants to know what happened to Andy Hawthorne. Andy Hawthorne retired from professional racquetball several years ago. He is now a very successful realtor in the Cleveland area, Cleveland, Ohio.
Second serve.
Second serve coming from Landa. Hardest hitter ever from Todd Upchurch. I'm going to ask Sudsy Monchik to respond to the question of who the hardest hitter ever is, because I think that Sudsy probably has a better feel for that than I would. Unless Sudsy picks himself, and in that case, we might have to get another opinion.
3 serving 11.
Rocky is just going at referee Scott McClellan. And credit to Scott, he's not letting it affect his calls, his control of the match, nothing.
Scott has reffed enough Rocky matches to know how this game works. Rocky tends to start jawing at the referee when he is not hitting, when he's not playing well and he needs to motivate himself. He takes it out on Scott.
Skip.
And Scott knows enough to just hold his ground and make his calls and do his job.
11 serving 3.
A great job he does. Looking forward to seeing those plum pants in the finals tomorrow.
Serving 3.
Sudsy Monchik says the hardest hitter is Leo Vasquez down in Dallas. I'm kind of thinking there should have been a smile emoji or something after that, and I think we missed the joke.
Yeah, Sudsy, you should have just said Andy.
Well, then he would have been right, and I would have agreed with him. And
in the world,
Todd Upchurch wants to know what happened to Zach Apperson. I don't know. Zach kind of fell off the racquetball screen 6 or 7 years ago. I know he finished college. He is out in the working world somewhere. I'm sure he's quite successful, but I honestly don't know.
It was a great behind the back shot by Landa.
12 serving 3.
12 serves 3. Landa in full control here in game number 2, and Carson trying to figure out how to get some rhythm back.
Skip. Side out. 3 serving 12.
Three serves 12 for Carson. Robert Lyons throws Mitch Williams into the conversation. Forgot about Mitch. Another lefty that hit the ball a ton.
Skip. Serving 3.
12-3 here in game 2. Landa trying to stretch this to a tiebreaker, as you said, Andy.
A great cover by Rocky Carson. Rocky trying to psych himself up, telling himself to fight. The big backhand by Landa, but Rocky takes it back to the ceiling. Another one cross court. Rocky got to keep this one in play. Big setup for Landa, and he just drills the ball down that right side.
Serving 3.
12 serves 3.
Short, second serve.
Second serve coming for Landa.
Set out.
Good shot by Carson. Gets back into service box.
3 serving 12.
Trying to figure out how to cobble some points together here in game number 2. Rocky's really kind of stuck. Alex playing really well. Rocky kind of stuck in the mud.
Good shot.
Ball's called good. Landa thinks it's skipped. Landa's going to appeal.
We're going to appeal.
We're going to cue up the replay. Take a look at this last shot by Rocky Carson. Here it comes. There it went. Gonna roll that back, look at it again. And Scotty Mack's seeing everything he needs to see. Ball's called a skip.
$12 serving 3.
12 serves 3. Landa serving at 12-3.
Landa thought he had a... But it was Rocky serving.
Two bounce get from Landa.
3 serving 12.
3 serves 12. Carson's still on a long, long drought.
He's got to haul some chicken here. Shout out John Scott. Wow. Nothing you can do about that.
4 serving 12.
There we go. Rocky Carson finally off a 3, gets to 4. I agree with Sudsy Monchik. Great to see Paolo Longoria, the greatest women's player of all time, watching some IRT racquetball on a Saturday night.
5 serving 12.
Sorry, Brad, I missed your post about instant replay as it was scrolling. Didn't catch that one.
12 serving 5.
But I agree with Suds. The instant replay is a good thing. Pro sports do have great tech. And again, as I said before, anything that helps us get more calls right, I am all in favor of it. 3-wall boast by Carson.
5 serving 12.
Really close to hitting that short line. Landa gonna go back up top. Oh, Paul, it's not John Scott, it's Andy Callback. That is sad for me.
Hey, maybe she thought I was John. She probably knows your voice,
she doesn't know who you are. That is very sad for me. Bummer. It's also sad that she thinks that I sound like John Scott. That's awful.
Only in your dreams, Andy.
$12 serving 5.
That's right, not one mother-in-law joke either, because I like my mother-in-law.
Only because she's probably...
Short, second serve.
Rocky down the right side. Landa leaves it up.
Skip. Point.
Carson skips that ball away.
13 serving 5.
2 points from forcing a breaker.
Landa in a drive serve stance. Goes with the hard Z to the right side. Carson straight down the right line. Easy winner.
5 serving 13.
(5-13). Carson still fighting.
Point.
It's a great shot.
Paula
6 serving
apologizes
13.
there, Andy.
I see it, Paula. No worries. No worries. I still love you. I hope you are doing well.
Such a fun name to say, Paola Longoria. Alex, back in the server box.
13 serving 6.
(13-6).
Drive serve left. Carson down the left side. Has to push the ball to the corner.
Skip.
Great hustle by Landa. Dribbles it off his racket.
Excellent
Carson wins
hustle.
the rally.
6 serving 13.
Rocky serving at 5-13. Drive serve right. Short serve called.
Second serve. Set out. 13 serving 6.
Landa serving at 13-6 again. Now he's kind of gotten stuck here, but Rocky's not able to really close the gap.
Set out.
Another side out by Carson.
6 serving 13. Set out. 13 serving 6.
Hey, still 13-6. I really got to have a chat with these guys about the pace of this match. There is some great food upstairs tonight, and I am not getting any of it at this point.
You and me both, buddy.
Second serve.
Second serve coming from Landa. Lob to the right side. Rocky going to come with the overhead. Landa's there. Alex looking for a 2-bounce get. He's not getting that call, and he skips that ball away. Don't know if he's going to appeal this or not, but I actually thought Rocky got the ball. He is going to appeal it. So we're going to roll this one back, play it again. Scotty Mack coming over to take a look at the Mack cam. Here we go. Here we go. Let's take a look. Here comes the get or the not get. The get or the not get. Scotty Mack has seen enough. Let's see what the call is. Ball is called good. I thought Rocky got it too. So all good. Jim Heiser says foot faults cannot be seen with a red shoe. Wonder if that was strategic on Landa's part.
6 serving 13.
If that's the case, then everybody's going to start wearing red shoes. Short serve by Carson.
Second serve.
Second serve coming from Rocky. Lob to the right side. Landa going to cut it off with an overhead. Carson down the left side. Landa up top. Carson returns the favor. Easy put away by Landa down that left side.
13 serving 6.
Landa serving again at 13-6. Been serving at 13-6 for about 20 minutes.
Short.
And
Second
serve
serve.
short. Maybe that's why it's taken 20 minutes.
Point.
Carson with the big overhead and the big skip.
14 serving 6.
Game point here in game 2 to force a tiebreaker.
Landa goes right. Carson into the corner.
6 serving 14.
Carson says not yet.
Short serve by Rocky. And with that Z serve, and that one's going to be long. That's a rare mistake from Rocky Carson. He's hit like 10 million of those Z serves in his life. He rarely hits them long.
That's an exact count.
I said about 10 million. And another broken ball. And the crowd throws the ball back in. Crowd upstairs may not realize that when the ball breaks, we're not supposed to use it.
Reminds me of Wrigley Field up in Chicago. Opposing team hits a home run, you catch it, you throw it back.
14 serving 6.
14 serves 6. Second game point opportunity here for Landa. Drive serve left.
Second serve.
Goes short. Overhead by Carson. Landa up top. And a skip by Carson.
Game 2.
Game 2 to Alex Landa, 15-9 or something like that. 15-6. Players are going to take a 2-minute break. We're going to be right back for the tiebreaker here on the IRT Network.
Can stop me now, no, and all the music
right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back getting ready to start the tiebreaker here in just a minute here at the Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell, raising some rackets for kids. Rocky Carson wins the first game. Alex Landa wins the second. Players are separated by 2 points, and it looks like Landa is going to be able to serve first.
So how is that determined, Andy?
Player with the most points actually gets the choice of whether to serve first or not in the tiebreaker. Obviously, in singles, you're going to want to choose to serve first every single time.
You serve first, you score first. I assume that's the reasoning?
It is better to serve last at the end of the game. At the end of the game, you definitely want to serve last.
Good point.
At the beginning of the game, you'd like to serve first.
So there's Rocky warming up here as Landa steps back out there as well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, players are back on the court. We're about to tee it up here for the tiebreaker.
Andy, Ryan
Game
Minto
3, Landa
asks,
serves.
why the change from 11-point games to 15-point games?
Oh my gosh, Ryan, there are so many reasons, but the bottom line on it is our experience is that the 2 out of 3 matches versus the 3 out of 5 have been more competitive. Little easier from a time perspective as well. Matches are a little bit shorter, but they're definitely more competitive.
Matches are shorter. Tell Landa and Rocky. They are grinding right now. And you gotta love it. Landa plays the back wall.
And there we go, Rocky with a quick side out.
Zero serving 0.
I know that Fran Davis is watching, and I'm sure that Rocky was on the phone with her during the timeout. I'd be curious to know what Fran told him.
Second serve.
Outside of get to 11 first, because that was kind of the obvious comment.
Jeff Jackson, you could not be more right. This is a great match.
Set out.
It's what you expect in the semifinals, though.
0 serving 0.
0-0. Towel boy coming out on the court. Got some work to do early here in the tiebreaker. Joanne Pomodoro thinks that Fran's advice to Rocky is to get your first serve in.
I'd give that advice to a lot of players.
0 serving 0.
Jim Heiser says they would have to play to 21 and then have to walk home both ways. Yeah, walk home uphill both ways.
6 feet of
Great get by Carson. Landa coming off the back glass, down that left side again. Cross court. Ow! Oh. Alex on his horse catches Rocky in the hand.
As you see, nothing malicious there, just
great hustle by Landa.
0 serving 0.
Replay hinder called, still 0-0.
Jeremy Durrell says, go Grayson Allen on Rock. Would that be the trip, the hip check?
Set out. 0 serving 0.
Who's scoring first, Andy?
It's really hard to say. Great backhand by Landa.
0 serving 0. Short. Second serve.
Short serve by Landa. Rocky with the overhead. Landa up top. Nice pass by Carson down that left line.
0 serving 0.
The
Still 0-0.
Theme of this third game here is side out.
Great get by Landa. He wants a hinder. Oh, another great get by Landa. Carson in deep in the court. Goes cross court. Landa flips it into the glass again. Rocky got to cut that off. Goes to the corner. Landa's there. Rocky down the left side. What a great rally. Landa's going to want a hinder, but it's not an appealable call. So nothing Alex can do there. Rocky gets his first point.
1 serving 0.
Robert Moreno hedging his bet online. He picks both players to score the first point.
That is a bold bet.
Rocky up now 1-0 here in the breaker.
Skip.
Ball cracks out of the right side wall. Carson earns himself another point.
2 serving 0.
It is now 2 serves 0. These players are leaving it all out on the court tonight here in Cincinnati. Skip ball by Landa.
3 serving 0.
That is a great name for a racquetball player. Skips a lot Hernandez. I got a guy sitting next to me. We're going to give him the same name. Skips a lot Bullock. Rocky has figured it out here in the so far in the tiebreaker. Landa is struggling right now. Four serving 0 for Carson. Brad wants to know why a hinder is not appealable. Well, that's going to be a hinder. Wants to know why a hinder is not appealable, and the reason it's not appealable is because a hinder is a judgment call. Okay, using a skip is the other example. The ball either hit the floor first or it did not. What is a hinder is somewhat subjective, particularly when you look at it at trying to determine a penalty hinder versus a replay hinder. Those are extremely subjective. Therefore, since they have so much subjectivity in them, we do not make them appealable. You can only appeal things where there is a definite answer one way or the other.
0 serves 4.
0 serves 4. Landa trying to figure out how to get on the board here in game number 3. Short serve called by referee Scotty Mack. Rocky with the overhead. Landa coming off the back glass. There it is. Landa now on the board.
1 serving 4.
1 serves 4. Carson up top. Landa coming off the back glass again. 2 bounce get from Carson. Landa has now doubled his score.
2 serving 4.
Now at 2-4.
You have a way with numbers there, Andy.
Yep.
I think you got some experience.
It's not my first rodeo, Vin Diesel. That is a great pass by Carson.
4 serving 2.
Rocky serving at 4-2.
Set out.
Bad serve by Carson as he leaves that way up. Landa takes it off the back glass, easily drives it cross court for a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, they say, and there's supposed to be some chicken upstairs that I'd really like to have some of.
You got to be a winner.
We just got to get through the tiebreaker. That's all.
Short.
We got to get a winner.
Short serve called by Landa. I am a winner, and I'm a winner because I get to watch some great racquetball action here on the IRT network. That makes me a winner. Great get by Carson. Landa looking for a 2-bounce get. Players exchange ceiling balls. Ooh, tough ball for Landa. Rocky with the ball to shoot. No, he goes back up top. Landa bringing that down, and that's a winner. Rocky looking for the towel boy. Not sure that there's any sweat on the floor, but
we can't see it. I don't know. Yeah, we can't see it. So we have some. Then we got. Thanks, bud. Thank you.
3 serving 4.
Interesting note that I think that we've forgotten to mention so far. If Rocky wins this tiebreaker and makes it to the finals,
short, second
we
serve.
will have our sixth different tier 1 event. Our 7th different tier 1 event winner this season. We've had 6 different winners so far, and if Rocky or Alvaro would win this weekend, that would be our 7th different winner this weekend, this season.
6th in a row,
and our 6th different winner in a row.
4 serving 4.
Ismael Alvarez, thank you so much. I really do wish somebody would get me some food, but I'll get my own when we're done.
You only get one in the tiebreaker?
Rocky asking how many timeouts or how many appeals he gets, and it's only one.
Do we get 2 or we only get 1? Oh.
1 appeal and 1 timeout in the
4 serving
tiebreaker.
4.
Landa serving to 2-4.
Short, second serve.
Short serve by Landa. To answer Jeremy Dorsey's question, it would be the 7th, but it would be the 6th in a row. Nice pass by Carson down the right side.
4 serving 4.
4 serves 4. We're all tied up here in the breaker.
Robert says without Kane, anyone can win.
Oh, great dig by Carson.
That's what these pros are proving. Isn't that right, Jose Diaz?
Ball's called good.
4 serving 4.
4-4 on the head pin scoreboard.
Second serve.
Landa with another short serve. Lob serve down the right side. Rocky going to come with the overhead cross court. Landa brings it down. Rocky cannot get it back to the front wall.
5 serving 4.
Landa with his first lead here in the tiebreaker, 5-4.
Scored 5 in a row. Rocky led 4-0. Landa finds himself with a 1-point lead now.
Skip ball, although a screen serve is called.
Second serve.
a nice shot by Alex Landa.
6 serving 4.
6 serves 4 now. Drive serve left, Carson down the left line, skip ball by Landa.
4 serving 6.
Rocky entertaining the onlookers upstairs.
4 serving 6 for Carson.
Short.
Short drive serve
Second serve.
left. Z serve to the left side. Nice re-kill by Rocky Carson.
5 serving 6.
Earns a point, 5-6.
This is going to be a barn burner, Andy. I don't think this is going to get away from either player.
Landa looking for the replay hinder, gets the call from referee Scotty Mack.
5 serving 6.
Hashtag just a replay. Charlie Pratt, Brian Pineda.
Actually,
Shout out to you guys.
Rocky thanks Alex for not ripping him with the ball. Damn serve. Rocky leaves the court open, but he gets Alex a shot. Rocky got to go up top again. Landa with the ceiling ball. Carson with the ceiling ball. Landa off the back glass, goes cross court. Rocky gonna get there, but cannot get to the ball. Can't get it back to the front wall.
6 serving 5.
Players are trying to remember where they dove so they know where to send the towel boy. Sweat can be a little hard to see on these nice shiny floors.
Thank you.
6 serving 5.
Blanton, Robin, hope you're doing well. That is your line. Just a replay.
Short. Second serve.
Lob serve to the right. Rocky gonna bring that down. Cross court. Landa's there. Get by Carson. Landa off the back glass. Down the same line. Carson back up top. Landa into the corner. Carson cross court. Good get by Landa. Rocky with a big setup. Looking for a hinder, and we get a replay called. Rocky frustrated with himself that he didn't put that ball away. James Day wants to know if there's any update on the man that had a heart attack a little while ago. He is, yep, I just got a thumbs up. It sounds from tournament director Fabrizio Mora, and we understand that he is doing okay. Yep, they've checked the defibrillator, they've taken him to the hospital, and the doctors say he is doing all right. James, thanks for asking.
Great work by the staff here at the club. Great work by everybody on looking the previous semifinal match to clear the area, make room.
Drive serve left by Landa. Carson up top. Alex just blisters that overhead right to left. Gets it past Carson.
8 serving 5.
8 serves 5. Landa 3 points away. Rocky yelling at himself, trying to pump himself up. And that ball is out of play. Flies out of the court, out of play.
Point. Nine serving 5.
9 serves 5. Short serve left.
Serve.
High lob right. Carson goes up top. Big setup for Landa. Easily puts that ball away. Rocky scrambling to go to the right side to cover the pinch. Alex just pushes the ball back down the left side. Great shot by Landa. Very smart.
Landa puts himself in a position to head to the finals tomorrow at noon with this
10 serving
match
5.
point.
First match point opportunity here for Landa at 10-5.
Short.
Serve is short.
Serve.
Jeremy, not game point, match point.
High lob to the right side. Carson going to cut it off with an overhead. There it is. Alex Landa, 11-5 in the breaker, on his way to the finals, I think, except that Rocky not leaving anything undone. Rocky is going to appeal this last shot by Landa. So we got to roll it back, take a look at the replay. Figure out whether or not I was right and that shot was good. See what we see here. Here comes the replay. Scotty Mack looking on the Mac cam. See what he needs to see. The ball is called good. And there it is, match to Alex Landa on his way to the third final of the season. Alex Landa versus Alvaro Beltran. 12 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, live on Facebook, live on the IRT network. I'm Andy Callback with our producer Kelly Diesel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow here in Cincinnati.